Just a point of clarification, the apartment blocks where the Thursday evening arrests happened is Midea Apartments in Kileleshwa and not Midea Garden Apartments in Riara. And that was as reported in our earlier bulletin. We do apologize for the erroneous reference and any inconvenience caused. Nonetheless, we are committed to following up on the story of the dirty laundering business. All right. And Kirinyaga Governor Anne Waiguru makes up our next story, and Deputy President William Ruto isn't the only one alleging that state machinery has been deployed to frustrate his political ambitions. Kirinyaga Governor Anne Waiguru has joined his ranks, claiming a statement she made about introspecting on the political way forward has landed her back on the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission's radar. In a social media post, she revealed that she's been summoned by the agency over a payment of 52 million shillings for the subdivision allocation and cadastral mapping of over 17,000 acres of the South Ngariama settlement scheme. A payment she claims has not yet been made despite being budgeted for by the county assembly. Her social media post ends with a statement: "Is it just a coincidence, witch hunt, or the usual attempt to shape narratives for 2022 politics?" In the past, she's been accused of politicizing the war on graft. We reached out to the EACC for comment, but they declined to do so. Staying with politics, a section of leaders have criticized Deputy President William Ruto for promising Kenyans things that he's been unable to deliver for the last 8 years as the Deputy President of Kenya. At the same time, businessman and ally of ODM leader Raila Odinga, and that businessman being Jimmy Wanjigi, has criticized the top leadership of the Orange Democratic Movement of attempting to sidestep the delegates' conference in selecting the party's 2022 presidential candidate.
The move by Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i to publicly unveil a list of assets owned by the Deputy President William Ruto, depicting him as a wealthy man, has created political fodder for his opponents, who are now accusing him of lying to the poor that he is one of them.
2013 haukutuambia wewe unatetea hasro. 2017 haukutuambia hivyo, lakini wakati umeona 2022 imekaribia umeanza hiyo uongo.
You are cheating some poor Kenyans in the name of hustler. That you are a hustler. That you have nothing. Hello? Can you be a hustler with 5 helicopters?
Ever since the working relationship between Ruto and his boss, President Uhuru Kenyatta, crumbled, the DP has been critical of the Jubilee administration, despite being the second in command. A move that seems to annoy allies of the president.
Ni nini imekuzuia kufanya ile unataka kufanya 2022 saa hii na wewe ni makamu wa rais?
You cannot take credit for the things that the government does, then you blame the same government for the things it does not do. You were here 10 years ago. You told us together with Uhuru the things you are going to do. Now you are disowning Uhuru and cheating us that you have some fresh ideas that just occurred in the last 9 years.
But these weekend leaders allied to Ruto from 11 counties in Mount Kenya held a meeting in Nanyuki to align interest of the region as they throw their weight behind Ruto in 2022. But the current headache the DP is facing is who he picks as his running mate. His supporters from the mountain want him to pick one of their own in order to solidify his support base.
This engagement will culminate in the signing of a national hustlers economic charter and subsequently a time-bound covenant between the people and the candidate on specific deliverables of the region's economic interest and specific development agendas or projects, as well as the implementers of this agenda.
Meanwhile, businessman and longtime ally of ODM leader Jimmy Wanjigi is now crying foul, accusing top ODM leaders of trying to rig him out of the party's 2022 presidential ticket.
The Delegate Congress is the one that will decide this. Hata sasa wanafanya uchaguzi wakijificha kwa kona. This is not the democracy that ODM stands for. Wafungue, they must be transparent.
ODM leader Raila Odinga is yet to officially declare his presidential candidature. Vincent Odur, NTV.